Satan and the kingdom of darkness is not happy at you knowing who you belong to. You belong to the Most High. You are chosen and highly favored, and that's not just something to flex about. With that comes a lot of persecution. With that comes being the outcast, being intentionally misunderstood and slandered. And you're going to have people that are supposed to love and support you that want to covertly place traps and form weapons to keep God's calling delayed in your life. So with being chosen, there's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of authentic accountability. And the enemy and the people that the enemy uses, they're not happy at how you keep triumphing through every little snare that's placed in your path. And God allows for things to happen in your life to equip you with the knowledge and the wisdom that can only come through those experiences. And you're here as a servant for the Most High, right? A servant for God's people. You know that if people aren't serving or submitted to God, they are knowingly or unknowingly serving the devil. And that's something that people don't want to admit. And you're not here to cater to people that want to string you along and play games just to keep you back from what God has for you. God has shown you these things already. He has allowed you to suffer through things that you don't want to have to repeat. God knows that even through all of the crap that they've tried to do in your life, you still have a good heart posture towards them. You have hope that they can see things as clearly as you do, but you also know that they're going to have to receive your absence. They secretly want to keep you at a place where they can access you any time of any day, but you are respecting yourself, and they have to go to God, right? You give them to God and get out of God's way. They need to reflect and take accountability. No longer are we turning back and robbing them of the opportunity to be honest with themselves. So you shift your focus onto, okay, Lord, maybe I am here for a greater reason, a greater purpose, serving a large amount of people that can receive the things that I'm interested in, that I've been equipped with. The narcissistic covert abuse. There's only a certain kind of people that can even understand that kind of a thing. And I'm sure over the past few years, God has been showing you how close the enemy is, what kind of things they do to delay your detachment. The demons want to keep you close. They want to keep you conformed to environments that aren't willing to change and grow with you spiritually. So I keep saying this. That little environment of people that have always known you, that are now like secretly envying what's happening in your life, even though, yeah, you still may not have much to show for other than your love for God. Those people are not your assignment. You can trust the Lord that by getting out of his way and following him into what he has planned for you in this next season of your life, he can work on them. He can slowly bring them to his knees in his timing. But first, he wants to take you to new places, new levels. He wants to blow your mind with what he can do through you and your willingness to serve him and his people, not the people that are unwilling to see the truth. Satan actually wants for you to stick around and drain your energy and wait and be patient, all while letting your true mission pass by. The only way for your loved ones who are trying to ruin you, the only way is to allow for them to face the inner turmoil, the inner truth that they're trying to escape from. They're running from accountability and running from conviction. And if they can get you to stick around and keep a door open, then they feel like they can avoid facing surrendering. If it's in God's will for these people to surrender, it's going to happen while you are focused on your mission. You've planted the seeds. They know what to do. They know. They have a sense of morality. But if you don't follow God and receive what he's trying to do through you for others that are capable of receiving, you're going to delay yourself. You're going to delay those that you're being too giving and too patient with, too tolerable. Sometimes the right thing to do is give tough love. It's a form of love in letting go and not letting anyone manipulate you. You can love them from a distance, and you're going to receive it's crazy, it's mind-blowing. You can be on the pursuit of reaching people for God's glory. You can bring people like myself and others who are in this fight trying to stay positive and focused on God. You can be that vessel that shows up day by day, spreading the good news, and God will start opening doors for you as you discover and hone in on your gifts and share that with the body of Christ. A fisher of men. See, God has the blueprint of how he will restore all that's been stolen and lost. He'll even restore time that had been wasted in thinking that you were supposed to get these people saved. It's God's job. So you're not behind at all. You know, with how worldly this place has gotten, there's going to be more and more people waking up to this, and you know out of experience that when you first give your life to God, you're still a little naive. You have a lot to learn. God has to show you, yep, the enemy can use those closest to you, those you love. So there's going to be people becoming aware of things that you can have a part in teaching or showing through whatever kind of creative endeavor that you want, whatever you feel led to do. Who said you can't have fun in serving the Lord? You see me half the time swinging around my whacking sticks, and then you got other people singing, rapping, writing, being silly. God knows your heart. Do what you enjoy in doing God's work, and it's a blessing. It'll start to pay off. Your life will start to turn around. You'll heal and become the version of yourself that God had wanted you to become. And everything is in God's perfect timing, right? So God's people are victorious. Through your obedience, God will open doors and bless your life. You're going to shock the people that knew the old version of you. And they're going to think it's all you're doing. But it's God. It's because you accepted the call. You accepted the call. Many were called, but few are chosen. So I hope this gave you some encouragement today. Speaking of the few that are chosen, come join us in the Chosen Few community. 1 hour after this video uploads, we will be having a Zoom meeting and just going around sharing and giving updates and letting some new faces speak and testify and filling us in on relatable things that you're dealing with. And it's just been extremely great. Many of us have loved how we can come together once a week and just speak and even just listen. And God is so good in the way that he is connecting those of us who have been isolated for a long time. God is bringing us comfort in connecting us with other children who understand these things. And so, in the same way that God is doing things in my life, yes, I'm still fighting a lot of craziness, but God has something for you that no one else can fulfill. And I want to see that thing thrive and reach many souls. Again, with that, time will keep going onward. It's never too late to start doing something that you will eventually grow through and enjoy, because there's going to be people in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, if this world is still a thing, if we're still here, you're going to have a significant role in being a positive influence for the body of Christ. And that right there is huge. Satan doesn't want you to step into that. Satan never wanted you to wake up this far. Satan's minions, they wouldn't say it, but they don't want this for you either. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed. Check out the link in the description of this video to join us in the group, and come join us in the Zoom tonight. It's going to be amazing. Super laid back. Everything that is said is generally noteworthy. So, yep. That'll be it. Stay tuned, and God bless.